Good morning, my friends. Happy Friday. I hope your week is going well. Welcome to all our new subscribers. I have some thrifty finds for you today. Tom and I went on a road trip. We went to Wetaskiwin, and they have a couple of thrift stores there. So that's the only thing we did. We went to some thrift stores, and then we came back home. Wetaskiwin's only like a half hour away from us, so it was a nice, beautiful day for a drive. So I picked up these 100% cotton pillowcases, got 2 of them, 50 cents, so why not? And I like to use these for backings, for fabric covers, snippet rolls, collages, anything like that. So I have 2 of them, which is fun. And then I got these oh my goodness, index card. They're dividers for 50 cents. I mean, the prices in this place are just crazy. And that's the Salvation Army thrift store is where I found these things. But these are going to be great to, you can use them on the jelly plate. You can cover them. You can add pockets to them. And these, I couldn't believe it. There's a whole pack of these. $2 for this one. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. But how fun are those? You can put those on the front of a journal cover. Oh, let me take one off. Grab my journal that I'm working on here. And I'm working on a few. But you can wrap it. And then you can add, you know, either like a trim or something here and use it as a closure, and then you can just have it hooked on and then undo the hook, and then you can get into your journal, or add it onto a page as a pocket. You know, like how pretty is that? You can just glue it there and it can be a tuck spot, or put it like this. Oops. You know, and glue the 3 sides and then have it as a pocket. You can use these individually, which is so great. Just, let's do one, just so I can show you. Right there, you can use it like this, have it as a cluster, you know, and put a little flower in the center. You can put a button in the center, some kind of bling, flat back pearl. So those are fun to use. And then I have some to share, which is really good. That's what I like. I can share. And then these were $1.50. All of these doilies, but how fun. 1, 2, 3. There's 8 of them. And so there's 3. These ones are all one size, and then these ones are larger. So same thing. I don't know that you can, this might be fun to try on the jelly plate, all these marks. That's an experiment I want to do. But this inside here can be used as well, or you can use the whole entire thing again on a page. They're just so pretty, and the color, it just caught my eye. So these are Ann Getty cards. I didn't take them out to look, but they're cards and envelopes. Oh, those are cute. So just single cards, and then these adorable envelopes that go with them. So they can be, you know, you can write a little message on these and send them in the mail to your friends if you're sending a happy mail or something. That'd be fun. And then these 50 cents, I'm not too sure what it is, but I decided to grab it anyway to find out. It looks like it's a book of some sort. I see some staples. Let's see here. Oh yeah, okay. So it just has some blank pages in here that you can write on, add photos, whatever. They're nice and thick. You can collage on these. It could be a miniature collage book. I mean, even something like that would be great. So yeah, that was pretty good. 50 cents for that. Just move that. And I didn't find any books at this one except for this one. It's the Broadman Hymnal, and I believe it's from 1940. Oh, I know people are interested in the dates of things, so I'm sure I saw it. 1940, yes. But I love the cover, the inside cover. The Lord is in his holy temple. Like, oh my gosh. I love it. And the pages are patinaed. I mean, it's just beautiful. And then there's the back. Look at this. Gorgeous. It's been dated 1960 to Martha. So all kinds of loveliness that I can use in collage. I can take it apart. I can reuse the journal cover. It's in good shape. There's a little bit of an ouch there, but it can all be fixed. So, woo, sorry about that. My water went flying. And then I found these wrapping papers, 50 cents, but I hope there's no glare. But this little girl, little angel, and there's cake and there's leaves and there's hearts everywhere. But it's just so cute. Regular $2.95, but it looks old. And of course, because it's wrapping paper, they don't have a year that it was put out. And then there's this one. This one I want to open just so that I can show you. So I'm not quite sure of the full picture here. Okay, so there's leaves and jewels. This is pretty. I mean, it'd be great in a nature journal or, anything like that. If you can take sections of it and use it, you can cover a page with it. It's kind of shiny, so I would probably use some matte medium on it to tone it down a bit, or maybe a little bit of gesso to blend it. But yeah, so that was a nice find. And then this paper, there was some scrapbook paper there, and yeah, I have enough paper, but I don't have these ones. $1.50, and there's a whole bunch of different patterns here. But, I'm always looking for a different paper to play with and to make things with. But yeah, it's just really nice stuff. There was one in here that I think maybe it was in the bigger pack, but oh, so this was Stampin' Up! Paper, Designer Series. Oh, it doesn't say when it came out, but that was that paper. And then there's some 12 by 12s. I don't know if they're all the same size, $1.50, but look at that. That is gorgeous. I really like that. So there's 2 of those, and then a couple of these, the numbers, and then that's the other side. And then that look at the ledger. That's lovely. I really like that. And whew, that one's buggy on the eyes. And there's 3 of these ones, I think. Yep. And then that's on the back. And then this one. But these are just fun papers. So, and then there's the back. And they remind me of Stampin' Up! Pages as well, but I don't know. So that's lovely. Polka dots. Always like polka dots. And then that I really enjoy. And then the red polka dots. And then this one here with the green. So those are going to be fun to play with. And you know, I always share stuff anyway if I decide, you know, I need to send some happy mail, which is often. So, I mean, if you want to ever receive happy mail from me, you can just go on to my, email me all of your info, and then you can be put on my list. So this other thrift store is called the Amen Thrift Store. And I picked this up because I thought, what an amazing little, it's just this tiny little place at the end of the street. And they pay for clothing. And it's crazy. So, and they take the donations, of course. They do pickups. And they financially support the Neighbors Outreach in Wetaskiwin and Edmonton Hope Mission. Like, that's so wonderful for such a small little company to do that. And I think it's family owned. But yeah, I just wanted to show you that. Okay, so these movies, everything in this store, 50 cents a quarter. So Tom picked up these movies, 50 cents each. There's, and then the White Christmas one. We always watch this one every year, and he found it, so he picked it up. And he said that they look pretty good too. So no scratches or anything, which is great. And of course, I picked up some cards, 50 cents. But look at how old they are. They're like so discolored. So I think it's the jokers. They're the only thing that are missing out of this pack. But even the box looks old. So I grabbed those. Okay, let me see if I can, oops, sorry about that. See if I can pick these up. The last time we went to this, to the Amen Thrift Store is where I found masses and masses of books, and I just had a great time. But, oh, I'll show you that last. But I got these magazines. They were all 25 cents each. And so I thought these, you know, if you do a music journal, there's so much real estate in this magazine. And then this one is this trumpet music pages. So nice. But these are great for backgrounds, 1970. And then again, but these, yeah, all of them were a quarter. They were all tied up with some heavy rope, and I brought it to the front, and I asked her if it was all together, and she said no, they're 25 cents each. So she undid it all for me, and I just went through them all. Oh, there's that same picture from the other one. But it tells you how to pick your guitar, your finger placements, but how fun to use something like this in a music journal. And this one came in this packaging. But let's just take it out and have a look. The Ultimate Blues Guitar Session. So pretty much, but there's so much real estate. Like these can be cut out. You can make them stamps. You can put them on tags. Just love it. These inchies, get all these little ideas. And collaging. You can use them in collaging as well. Look at all these pictures. Beautiful. That's lovely. So, yeah. And then I think that was it for those. And these are all the Legion magazines. And I have always had a great interest in history. So I was quite inspired by finding these magazines. They probably had 1,000 more, but I can't afford to buy a ton. So, but same thing, they can be used in collaging. You can backgrounds. Like, look at that fella right there. Wowzers. Brothers in Arms, Canadian twins. It's a story of the two of them. So, yeah. But I just thought they were fun little Veterans Benefits Guide. But there's lots and lots of real estate to use for different projects. Victory in Europe. Lots of, I like the script. It's beautiful, and there's dates and names, and I don't know. I just find them so interesting. And there's that one. And then, I know I have dictionaries, but then I saw this one. The cover's pretty beat up. I'm okay with that. I am okay. And then this, it's from 1981. But I love the pages. They're thinner. They're not as thin as some of them though, but I just love the print. There's nothing like it. It's just beautiful print. I don't know that there's any, oh yeah, there's pictures, little pictures that can, but this can be cut out. You can use that, back it onto some cardstock or book page, use it as a stamp. Like, it's so cute. And there's hundreds of the little pictures that can be used. So I picked that up. That was a nice find. Well, they're all good finds. And then this one, it's called Ranch Land, British Columbia's cattle country. And I have been wanting to do a farm journal, but I haven't really been finding anything in order to create one. So I found this. I was looking for more, but this was the only one. But look, the pictures are phenomenal. Tells you who the people are on a rodeo. Look at that gorgeous set right there. Just beautiful. And then here, like, isn't that stunning? And I love when you're in an airplane and you look down, like the whole of Alberta. I know this is BC, but the whole of Alberta looks like a quilt. And that's the first thing I noticed when I came here. When I looked down, everything looked like a colorful quilt. It was amazing. So, yeah. Yeah, so there are all the cows. Beautiful. I love horses, as you know. Cute. Feeding a baby. Just stunning. Just love it. All right. So I think that's it. That's all I have today. I hope you enjoyed that. I just enjoy showing what I've been able to find with all of you, and hope it inspires you, gives you some ideas. So yeah, I'm just gonna grab up a couple of these things. I'll have to wash these, of course, because they have a smell like they've been washed, but it's very strong. So, all right. I hope you enjoyed. Questions, comments, please leave them below. God bless, take care, and have a wonderful weekend. Bye for now.